Thanks. Let me know, is my screen visible, guys?
Yes.
Okay. Did you complete the yesterday assignment? I have given you some assignment, right, yesterday? Did you try this one? You need to create like this, okay? I will discuss this one now. First I need to create like this in this format, right? What I'll be doing, I am a root. I mean, like if you give pwd, you are able to see the path, like under I'm under home / Kiran. That means when you go to this diagram, now here under home, under Karthik, you can mention any other name. My name is Kiran, right? Right now I am here. Okay. Now I want to create two directories, X1, X and Y. And then inside X, I will create two more directories like X1 and then X2. And then inside X1, I need to create X11, X12, like that. Similar to this one, I'll just show you first the basic way how you can do that one. Okay. Now what I will do, mkdir X and Y I will create. Now if you give ls, you will be able to see X and Y here. X and Y are available here. Now what I will go inside X. Okay, perfect. Inside X, I want to create two directories, X11 and X. Let me go to the diagram again. X1 and X2. Okay. X1 and X2. X2. Okay, now let me do ls here. I am able to see X1 and X2. Now let me move to the X1 folder. I need to create again two more folders inside X2, right? xmkdir, X11, and then X12. Okay, that is done. X part is done now. X part is done now. Let me do the same thing for Y. CD. I will say if you give CD, you will be coming to the user home directory directly. Now let me go to the Y directory, cdy, and then if you give ls, nothing is present here, mkdir y1, y2. Okay, now I want to go inside y1. Okay, perfect. Y1. Again, I want to create two directories, y11, y12. Okay, now if I want to see all the folder structure using tree command, you can see tree x. If I give x, you are able to see, right? In X, I mean, like inside the X, we have created X1 and X2. And then inside X1, we have created X11, X22. If you want to see tree, Y, and then you will be able to see same thing. Okay, this is how you will be creating using basic method. This is method one. This is called basic method. Okay. Let me remove that folders, and let me explain the other method as well. X, Y, I will say that is done. Just give me 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute, guys. Same thing using second method, I can say. A little like without navigating to other directories, moving to other directory. Without moving, you can easily do it with single command. I will explain that command. Just give me 1 minute. Yes. Okay. Now what I will do, you can say this is the second method, or else mkdir and then x. Okay. Now space inside x, I want to create x1. Okay. And then inside x, I want to create x1. Again, inside x, I want to create x2. Okay. Again, inside x, I want to create, I mean, like now x1 is created, x2 is created. Now I want to create inside x1, x11, right? That is x1 I will give, again x11 I will give. Similarly, space x /x1 and then /x12. That is done. Now I will move to y. y. Inside y, I want to create y1. Again, space. Inside y, I want to create y2. Now, inside y, I want to create already. Now, I want to create y12. For that, I need to provide the like this y1 and then y11 space y. Again, like this y1 again y12. If you give like this, click enter. Cannot create what it is saying, mkdir cannot create directory y1, no such file or directory. Y1 I have given here. But it is saying it is okay. Did we create y directory? Y directory is done here. Okay, just I think we did one mistake here. If you come down here, first we need to create y directory, right? Y space perfect. Y directory is created. Inside y direct first y directory is created. Now I'm trying to create y1. If you want to create y1, y directory should be present. That is why we have created y directory here. Now y2 is done, and then now this is going to what it is saying. Cannot create a directory x file exists. Okay, already this x is done. X part is done. If you see, if you come down here, x is done. X and y are done. Let me go inside tree and then x if I give. See, same thing you are able to see x, x1, x11, x22, xy2. If we see y, if we see y folder, same y is also present, but it is giving the, I mean, like, I'm not sure why it is giving the file exists something. I mean, like the folder, the directory is already created, right? That is why it is giving like that. At the first time only it has created. Okay, that is second way. Second way. Okay, let me move to the third way. Okay. Before moving to the third way, I'll just remove the folders. Okay, let me clear the screen. Uh, Now we can do the things with hyphen p, that is absolute path. We can mention the path. Now I want to create x directory. Inside x directory, I want to create x1. Again, inside x1, I want to create x2. Okay, sorry, you can mention directly here x11. Now space x and then x1. Inside x1, I want to create x12. Now x, I want to create x folder. Again, inside x, I want to create x2 folder, x2 directory. Now y. Now let me move to the y and then y1, and then inside y1, I want to create y1. Now move like this y, and then y1 again. Y12 directory I want to create y, and then y2 directory. Simple way. This is very easy. Now if you give tree x, if you give tree x, you are able to find same thing. If you give tree, if you give y, you will be able to find the same thing. This is very easy when compared to the other things. There is another one. There is another method. I'll explain that one as well. Before that, let me remove the directories. Okay. Using the same kind like mkdir hyphen p, you are providing the absolute path and then x and then forward slash and then x forward, I mean this wild characters, one dot sorry, one not dot, you need to give comma, 1 comma 2, and then that means inside x we are creating x1 folder, x2 folder. Okay, then space, sorry, not here, after curly braces, space x. Inside x already x1 is created. Now let me give the x1. Inside x1, I want to create another two folders named x12, sorry, 1112. For that purpose, like this, I need to give 1 comma 2. Now let me move to the y directory. Y forward slash y1, sorry, I mean curly braces, 1 comma 2 you need to give. Okay. Inside y directory, we have created y1, y2. That is done. Now what we need to create? Inside y1 directory. I need to create again two directories named with y1. Y1 you need to give not y1 1 comma 2 you need to give like this. Then it is going to work out perfectly. Okay. Let me check with the y1. Y we have created inside y directory we have created y1 y2. Again inside y1 again we need to give again inside we don't want inside y1 right, we want inside I want to give again here y1, then it is going to create y11 y12. That is how it is going to work out. Now if you give click enter it is going to 3 6 1. See, for x same thing similar thing, for y same thing similar thing. That is how these are all the, I can say this is fourth method. I think this is very easy when compared with the previous methods. Okay. If you are having any doubts in this commands, you can ask me. Else we'll move to the next thing, that is absolute path versus relative path. Okay. Any doubts, guys?
Good. Kiran, I'm just wondering, what's the purpose of this directory, to creating directory like this?
What is the purpose of what is the, okay, let me ask you the same question. What is the purpose of having folders in your Windows machine?
Yeah, for different subdirectories, I understand. But are we using in a production level this thing?
That is what I'm asking. Like you are having, I mean, like when you are working, you will be working on Windows machine, and in Windows machine, what is the purpose of having folders and subfolders? First, let answer this question. I will answer you. What is the purpose of having directories and subdirectories? You are having Windows machine, right? In your workstation, or I mean, like in your company organization, you will be having Windows machine. Inside Windows machine, what is the purpose of having folders? Same kind of purpose is there when you are creating directories and subdirectories, right?
Got it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Any other questions? That is very simple question. That is why always see, for example, if you are having any doubt, first relate it to the Windows operating system, then you will understand. Just don't blindly ask me doubt. Okay. If you're asking me doubt, it should have some worth in it. Okay. Now let me move to the next concept, that is like absolute path versus relative path. Absolute path means it is a path from the root. That is from the root means like the topmost directory is there, right? Forward slash to the destination. It is called complete path. Okay, that is what we are providing when we are creating the directory here, right? If you go to the command here, we are providing mkdir -p and then from the what I can see from the root, or else from this is the source. From this source, I want to create a directories. This is the source, and then this is the destination. And same here, this is the source, this is the destination. If you want to create anything from the source, either it may be root directory, that is topmost directory, or else if you want to provide the source, that is like I want to create from x, or else from some folder for something, anything from source to destination. If you provide the complete path, that is called absolute path. Relative path means it is a path from the current working directory. Okay. What is my current working directory? If I give my current working directory is /home/Kiran, and then if I don't give, if I don't provide -p, and then if I create anything, all these things will be created in my /home/Kiran directory. That means this is called a relative path. A relative path is nothing but it is the path from the current working directory to the destination directory, always with respect to the current working directory. That means relative path. Okay, that is the difference between absolute path and relative path. Okay, there is one thing. Let me go to this diagram one more time. Let me go. There is one thing I need to explain. Assume, okay, let me close this one. Assume we are in x11 directory to change to y2 directory. Okay. Assume we are in x11 directory. We are here. We are standing here, x11, and we need to change to y2 directory. How you do that?
Move,
Hmm.
give the source path and then destination path.
Just type the command. No? Instead of telling me that thing, you can just type the command. I think I didn't remove the directory. Just yes, the folders are available. What I will do, I will navigate to that one. Sorry. I just answered that question. Meanwhile, I will navigate to the directory. I will stand on that. What is that? X right? X enter CD and then X1 CD X11. Okay, now I am standing in the X11. Now I want to move to which directory? Y2 directory. How you will do that? Tell me, guys. If you understood the absolute path and relative path, it is very easy, right? I mean, like, give me the answers. Okay, Srika. Perfect. This is the correct answer. CD, you need absolute path means you need to mention the complete path, right? You know, complete path. CD, sorry, CD, and then slash home. This is my complete path, and then Iran, and then y inside y we need to move to y2. Just click enter. You have navigated to this one, right? Okay. Now we are standing in the where we are standing. Where is that image? We are standing here y2. Now I want to move to y11 using absolute path. Type the commands here. Give me the commands. Now I am standing in y2. I want to move to else I will say x11 I want to move. I am standing here and then I want to move to x12. Guys, answers. Simple, right? Why you are see you are standing y2. You need to give y12. What I will do? Just simply what I will say cd slash home slash Kiran. Absolute path I am giving. Then we know inside x we have x1 and then inside x1 we need to move to x12. Click enter. You are now you have navigated to this one, right? What is there in that? Nothing is there, right? Super. Now the same thing. I want to do it using relative path. How you'll do that? This is very important. See, when you are working in real time scenarios, you will not use this GUI like this. This is a virtual box, right? That is why you will be having all the folders, all these things. Using GUI, you won't do it. Okay. In real time scenarios, you will be using only the terminal. That means like there will be so many directories, so many files you need to navigate. Okay, that is why I'm like explaining you with absolute path and relative path, everything. See, same thing. Now I'm standing where I'm standing here. X12, I'm standing X12, and then I want to navigate to Y2 using relative path. How you can do that? Relative path. Tell me. You should have this picture in your mind. Then only you can answer. Otherwise, you cannot answer. I am standing in X12. I want to navigate to Y2 using relative path. How you can do that? I will just show you. See, I think someone has. Oh, this is wrong. I told you using a relative path. This will become absolute path. I don't want to use absolute path. I want to use relative path. Okay, I will explain you. See, I'm standing inside X12 CD, and then if I give dot dot, what where I will go? Inside X1 I will go to parent directory. Okay. Again I will give double dot where I will move to X folder I will move. Yeah, okay. Then I am here now where I am now. If you come to the diagram now I'm for previously I was standing here. When I click double dot, I went to here, this parent directory. When I click double dot, I went to the X directory. From this X directory, I want to navigate to Y directory. How you will do that? Just give there Y, and then you want to navigate to Y2 directory, just like this. Simple. What it is saying? CD double dot double dot. No such file or directory. Maybe I need to give again double dot. Okay. I was standing here, right? I mean, like, once if you give double dot, you will come here. Once if you give double dot, you will come here. I need to give again double dot to come to this Karthik folder, right? That is why same command, just come down here and then give double dot and then give like this, click enter. Now we have navigated to this one, right? That is how you will be using navigate, I mean, relative path. Okay, we'll try it one more thing. We'll try another one. Now where we are standing here. Now we are standing here and now I want to navigate to, let me say, X1 folder. How you will do that? I am standing here. I want to navigate to X1 folder. Sorry, directory. How you will do that? Answers, guys. Okay. I am standing here. Let me explain you that one. Let me, is there any chance so that, okay, perfect. Now easily you can understand. Let me see. Now where I'm here. Now I want to move back one step. CD to parent directory. That means if I give double dot, I will move to this Y directory. Okay, then forward slash. If I give double dot, where I will move? To Karthik folder, I will move. Okay, let me move this one to little bit like this. Now I am here under Karthik. Now where you want to move? Now you want to move to X and then slash X1. Simple. You went to X1. That is how you will be doing that thing. Okay. That is perfect. Okay. Okay, one, okay, absolute path, relative path. A few more examples. Okay, this is what we can say. Just give me 1 minute. This is absolute path and relative path, and then navigating to directories, all those things using absolute path and relative path. If you are having any doubts in this absolute path and relative path and navigating, you can answer me. Sorry, you can ask questions if you're having any doubts. Okay. Shall we move to the next topic? Fine. Thanks. Let me let me clear the screen. Now we'll move to the copy command. Okay. Copy command. Don't ask me for what purpose you'll be a copy. You'll use copy command. See, same thing. Of what purpose you will be. See, for example, if I want to copy one directory from here to another directory, something for that purpose, you will be using this copy command. Okay. The syntax is same, simple. What is the syntax? Let me open the notepad. Syntax is simple. You need to give CP and then source file or directory and then destination file or directory, like that. Simple thing. Okay. what I will do, I will create two files here. Okay, two files. Nano, you can use VA anything. I will say file one.txt, and then I will give some data here. What I will say, hello friends, very good morning. I will say, okay, I will save this data. Okay, now if we use cat and then file, sorry, there are two files. Okay, file one, and then if I say you are able to, sorry, cat, I use on if I, hello friends, this is available. But if I say cat and then file, let me remove the file. Again, you will confuse. This one. Okay, this is gone. Now, cat, there, that means we have one file and file one.txt. In that file, we are having a data. Now, I want to copy. I will use copy. See, one more thing, like if that file is not existing, for example, file 2 we don't have, right? We don't have file 2, file one.txt. And then if I give file 2.txt, that means this file is not present. We don't have this file. We only have this file. If you use cp command, what it is going to do is, first it is going to copy the content, whatever content present in this file one.txt, and then it is going to paste it in the file 2.txt. We don't have this file 2.txt. If you don't have, what it is going to do, it is going to create a new file and then copy the content of this source one. Just click enter. Now if you give ls and then file2.txt should be present. Yes, perfect. Now let me use cat and then space and then file2. If I give enter, see, hello friends, very good morning, like this. That is the purpose of cp command. Okay, total content of file 1 will be copied to file 2. If file 2, that is what, if file 2 is not already available, then this command will create a new file. If to file 2 is already present and the and contains same data, then the data will be overwrite with the file 1 content. Okay, that means, for example, what I will do, let me remove the fold, let me remove the files, so that I can explain you this thing. Okay, what I will say, I will create two files, file one.txt. Okay, in this I will say same thing, hello friends, thanks for something, thanks for attending. Okay, I will say like this, save it. Okay, now again I will create another file with some other data. Okay, what I will say here, what I will say, okay, copy, uh, today's topic, today's topic is copy command. Okay, I will say like this, save it. Okay, now that, I mean, like in file 1 we are having some other data, and file 2 this data is different. Now if you use cp and then file 1 dot, let me clarify before that, let me show you what data is present. Okay, file 1, this one is present in file 1, and then this one is present in file 2. Okay, the content is different. Now if you use cp and then file 1 dot txt, and then if you use file 2 dot txt, what it is going to do, is the cp command, it is going to copy the content present in file 1, that is hello friends, thanks for attending, and it is going to overwrite the content present in this file 2 dot txt. That means this today's topic is a copy command that will be overwritten. Let me check, that is done. Now that file 1.txt. Okay, for perfect. We are having the same thing. File 2.txt. If you say hello friends, thanks for attending. That is what. That is the point. Okay. Now let me move to the next point. Okay. To copy directories. Now let me, this files is done. If you want to copy the same thing, copy, copy, and then file name you should give here, file file1 something like that, and then file2, and then output like this you need to give. If you give like this is the syntax you can say. File1 syntax, file1 content you want to copy, file2, file1, consider this one as file1, and then consider this one as file2, and then whatever the data present in these two files, you should copy it to the output directory. Okay, if you want to do like that, this is the syntax. Okay, just come down here, go to the terminal, cp file1.txt, file2.txt, and then output directory. I want to copy to the output directory. Same thing. If the output directory is not present, it is going to create a new directory. Okay. If you just click, there is no output directory. To your confirmation, there is no output directory. If you give lsc, there is no output directory here. Okay. Now what I will do, same thing. cp file1.txt, file2.txt, and then output. If I click enter, target directory, okay, target output is a not directory. Okay, what is this? cp target output is not a directory, it is saying. Just give me 1 minute. Output directory. Here we can okay, sorry guys. I mean, like, we should have this output directory, then only it is going to work out. Okay, sorry for that. Output directory should be present. Using cp command, you can only create a file. If that file is not present, you cannot create the directory. Sorry, let me create the directory here, mkdir output. Now the directory is present. Let me go, let me run the same this thing. Okay, now if I click enter, it is, see, if you go to output directory, cd output, and then if you click enter, if you ls, two files will be present here with the same content. Okay, so okay, now to copy all files of one directory to another directory, same thing. I want to copy, let me go to the home directory. I want to copy all the directory of, for example, there is a directory 1. Inside this directory, there are so many files, like 1000 files or 2000 files. You want to copy complete files. Then like this, / and then star. If you give star, everything, whatever the directory is present, whatever the files directory is present in this directory, then give the other directory name like this. If you give, but make sure that directory 2 is already created. Then if you click enter, it is going to do. Okay. Okay. To copy total directory to another directory, same thing. cp and then dir1 and then dir2, you can give like this as well. Okay, to copy total directory, cp. Okay, if you want to copy total directory, you need to use cp and then directory1 and then directory2. If you give, it is not going to work out. I will show you practically. You should use the argument -r, mkdir dir1 and then dir2. I have two directories. Now what I will do, I will move inside directory 1, and then I will like, for example, I will create some files. I will say 1.100 I will give. Okay, now I will go to the cd dot. Okay, now I am okay, parent, I mean, like, move to that one. Now if you give ls, inside directory 1 we are having 1000 files. Inside directory 2 we don't have any files. Now I want to copy whatever the things present in directory 1 to directory 2. Completely I want to copy. If I give like this, you will get error. You should use hyphen. See, even it is telling -r not specified, omitting directory day 1. If you want to copy completely, you need to use -r dir1 and then dir2 you need to give, and click enter. It will be done. Okay. Now let me okay, whenever you are copying directory to another directory, compulsory we should use -r option. Okay. There is one note point here. If the destination directory D2 already available, then total directory will be copied to directory 2. the destination dir2 not available, then destination directory will be created and all files of the source directory will be copied to the destination directory, but source won't be copied. Okay, that is a note point here. Did you understand the note point? I'll just read it out again slowly. If the destination directory D2 already available, then total dir1 will be copied to the dir2. That means if the destination directory is present, it is going to copy the entire directory dir1 to this dir2. If destination this dir2 is not available, then destination directory will be created and all files of source directory will be copied to the destination directory, but not the source directory. Okay, you understood the difference, guys? Did you understand the difference?
Yeah. One question: if there is any file inside the destination directory, anything will happen? I
And
mean,
it will happen, right? That is going to overwrite, right?
overwrite. Overwrite. Okay.
Overwrite. It is going to overwrite. Okay.
The file will be deleted, right? Inside the directory too.
No, that is not. Let us check that one. Let us check that one. Then it will be good, right? If you go to cddir1, okay, inside this one, like there are one numbers are available. Now, what I will do if I come back, if I go to cddir2, let me check what content is present. dir1 content is present. That means already this dir2 is available. That is why dir2 is entirely copied. Now what I will say, now I will go to dir1. What is this? Okay, not dir1. I should go back. Okay, ls I will give. I'll just clear the screen so that you will be able to see at the top. Okay, we are having dir1. Okay, what I will say, I will go to d. Let me first go to dir2 and create a fold, anything. What I will say, nano, and then I will say any file name, file 4.txt. I will say this is testing data. I will say click enter. Okay, now the in dir2 some data, some file is present, and with that file some data is present. Okay, now let me move back to the directory1. In directory1, let me create any other file. Okay, dir1 I will go, and then what I will say, nano I will say file, I will say file 5.txt, and then enter. This is another data to test. I will enter like this, save it, come out of this one. Okay, now there is a I mean, like there is different content available in dir2, and then even there is a file as well. Now what I will do, I will go back. Okay, now cp and then -r and then dir1 and then dir2. I will give like this. Just click enter. Now let me check whether that file present in dir2 is overwritten or else it is deleted. We'll check it. What we'll do, we'll move to cird2 and then click enter. If you give ls, that file is present. Okay, that file is completely present. Now let me go to dir1 and check it. If you give ls here, all the files are present. Even this whatever the file present in dir, that is not going to overwrite. That file will be present. Okay, I hope your dot got cleared. Okay, hello. Okay, now let me move to the other thing. To copy multiple directories into directories, simple thing. You need to mention the command like cp. If you are not speaking, just go on mute, -r, and then same thing like directory1, directory2, directory3, directory4, like that. Okay. If you are using directory3 and then directory4 4 something, and then directory 5, if you are using like this, whatever the content present in dir 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever the content present in these 4 directories, all the content will be copied to this target directory, that is dir 5. Okay. We have few questions here. Let me, if you are not speaking, you can go on mute, right? Thanks. Okay. There is a question, write a command to copy data from a.txt, b.txt, c.txt to d.txt. How you can do that? You want to copy a data from a.txt, b.txt, c.txt, d.txt. Okay. If you give like this, it is not going to work out. Okay. cp and then a.txt, b.txt, c.txt. Someone has. Maybe this is going to work out. cp-r, it is going to work out. If you give a cp.txt, b.txt, it is not going to work out. Okay. Next thing is moving and renaming directories. Okay. Once this is done, this topic will be complete. Let me move to the next topic, that is moving and renaming directories. Okay. Let me go to the terminal here. I think already there are some directories. I want to renaming of files. Okay, first let me rename the files. Now I want to rename this file 1.txt to, I want to rename to hello something. File move mv command and then file 1.txt to, I want to rename it to hello.txt. I want to rename. Just click enter. Just go ls. See where is that? It has renamed here. Simple. That is the, even I want to rename the file2.txt. File2.txt. Just give what will say. Any name. What will say? Karthik. I will give Karthik.txt. Just click enter. ls. If you give that folder, that will be gone and it will be renamed. Okay. That is what. Okay. Now renaming of directories. Same thing. Just give mv. Let me clear so that you will be able to see at the top. ls. Now I want to rename to directory 1, and now I want to rename mv dir1 to, I want to name it to, for example, I want to name it to May. Just click enter. ls dir1 is not present, it has renamed to May. That way you can do it. Moving files to directory. Suppose I want to move this hello.txt and then karthik.txt to a1 directory. How you can do that? Just simple mv and then hello.txt and then karthik.txt, karthik.txt space and then give the folder name a1. Click enter. Now if you give ls, those will not be present here. Hello is not present and Karthik is not present. Now if you go to a1, if you give ls, those things will be present here. That is how you will move the all files from one directory to another directory. Okay. Now moving, if you want to move complete directory, just give mv and then directory dir2 to a1 you want to move. For example, just click enter. dir2 is not present, it is saying. Just let me clear the screen so that you will be able to see at the top. Okay, I should go to home directory, right? Now if you give ls here, the directory is present here. Now you want to move this dir2 to a1. What you will do? mv dir2 to where you want to move? a1. Just click enter. Now if you give ls, the directory will not be present. Now if you go to a1, the directory will be present. If you give ls, you will be able to see the directory. That is how you will be moving from directory from one. Okay, just give me 1 minute. That is done. Moving ahead. Okay, there is a note point here. If directory dir2, if dir2 is already available, then dir1 will be moved to dir2. If dir1 is not already available, then dir will be renamed. Okay, that means if the directory which you want to move to another directory, for example, here I am moving this dir2 to da1. Okay, here directory 2 is already present. That is why I was able to move. If this dir2 is not present and if we use mv command, then it is going to rename that. It is not going to move, it is going to rename. Okay, that is the thing. Like this is all about the directories, working with directories. Okay, let me summarize what all the things we have learned in the directories. First we have just give me 1 minute, I'll just summarize what all the things we have discussed in the directories. Creation of directories, how to create directories, how you can create multiple directories, how you can create directory inside directories with the relative path and then absolute path, and then few case studies I have discussed like cricket managers, all those things. And then there is another case study like directories inside you want to create multiple directories, multiple files, and then how to remove directory, how to remove empty directory, how you can use rm command, and then various options with rm command, like coming to the various options with rm command, rm hyphen I hyphen r, and then hyphen f, and then hyphen v. We discussed all these things. Now let me move to the, even we have discussed a few questions of near about 16 to 17 questions we have discussed. After completing of that one, what is relative path and absolute path, how you can navigate using navigating to directories using relative path and absolute path. Even this diagram I have explained 3-4 manners how you can do that. Now, after that, we have discussed about the CP command, CP, how to copy files, how to copy folders, directories using CP-R. And then we discussed only one question in the CP command. And then that is, I can say, the summary of what is that? Working with directories. Okay. If you are having any questions, you can ask me. Okay. Working with the directories, and then what was the next, I mean previous topic, ls date cal command, and then if you are having any doubts in these two topics you can ask me. Else Monday we'll meet Monday working with files. Okay, let me give a brief discussion what we are going to work, what are the topics we'll be discussing with files, working with files. In that we'll be discussing about the creating of files, next viewing of files, how to view the content of files, next copying of files, next comparison of files, comparing two files, next the renaming of files, next deleting of files, next creating of hidden files, creation of hidden files we are going to discuss, next creation of link files, creation of link files, next editing files, editing of files, I think like 9 topics we are going to discuss the files, working with files. After that, once files is completed, we'll move towards comparing of files, creation of link files. Next, we'll move what WC command. Okay, we'll move like that. Next Monday topic will be this one. Okay. If you are having any doubts, you can ask me. Else, I will give 5 minutes, till 8:40, 8:55, 8:56. If you are having any doubts, you can ask me. Else, we'll close the class. How to download videos? Videos are available in YouTube, right? I mean, you can watch the recorded videos in YouTube. Okay, no problem. Anything else you want to? When I need to watch, you can watch in YouTube, right? You are not going to pay any money, right? You can watch it in YouTube. Else, what we can do is we'll discuss this later. Okay, we'll discuss this later. You can watch the uploaded videos in YouTube channel. We are not going to pay any rupees, right? Any doubts, guys? Apart from this, if you are having any doubts, 4 more minutes, I will give. If you're having any doubts, you can ask me.
Okay, then this is Shrikar.
Hmm.
So let's say we have two files with different data. So,
One second.
but when you are copying the data of one file to other, it's simply getting overridden, right?
Hmm.
So, but if you want to append the data of file 1 to file 2, then how we are going to do it? Is it a separate topic or how is this?
That I think that is not going to work out. You can copy. What you can do is, for example, if you want to append, there is another command, cat command. You can use it, cat, and then double greater than symbol you can use, and then you can do it. That is one way. And another way is like what you can do is you can copy to empty file. These
Got it.
two are the things.
You mean you want me to redirect the output, right?
There is a cat command, and then if you give cat and double greater than, then you can append the data. That is not
Okay.
redirection. Redirection is different. Okay. For
Okay.
appending the data, you should use double greater than.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Oh. Are you able to understand whatever the things I am discussing? Are you facing any issues with my communication, or else am I going speed? Am I going slow? You can give me suggestions as well. Or else if you want me to discuss any what I can say, anything new, you want me to add any new topics, or else you want me to go in depth in particular concept, something like that, you can give me the suggestions. No suggestions. Good, thanks.
More administration topic.
Yeah, administration topic, I told you, right? If you want to learn administration topics, you need to wait till topic 3. If you go to the what is that course content, this is basics of Linux, Unix and Linux commands. And once after completing this one, we'll be discussing about the shell scripting. Once shell scripting is done, then we'll move towards the Linux administration thing. See, without knowing all these commands, you cannot do anything with Linux administration. Just you will come, you will listen, you will go. That's it. I will
Yeah,
discuss Linux administration at topic 3.
yeah,
Yeah.
Kiran, one second. I'm sharing my screen now.
I don't think so.
Second.
You will be able to share your screen.
I am unable to see.
What is your name?
Vishwanath.
Vishwanath. Okay, let me try. Allow record. Shanmukh told me something to allow participant. Okay, what is your doubt? Just tell me that one.
Where I need to see YouTube in the videos. Actually, I need to download.
Oh, YouTube. Okay, I thought you were asking some doubt. Okay, there is a in the WhatsApp, you are, I mean, like Shanmukh uploaded the first video, right? First video, like introduction to Linux fundamentals class 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
If you just click on that one, you will be or else what I will do, I will share the, you just go to his channel and there is a playlist for Linux. You can see there.
Yeah, Senmuk channel. I mean, SYS channel.
SOAC channel.
Playlist.
There is a playlist. I think like he didn't upload today. I mean, like the previous classes, he told that there is an issue. He will work on that and he will do it.
Yes.
Okay, guys, then it's time completed, like 8:56. If you are having any questions, again, I'm giving one more minute. You can ask me. Else, we'll close the class within 1 minute. Try to practice whatever the things we are discussing, right? Just like listen the class, and if you don't practice, you will forget it. At the end of the, at the end of these topics, you will be blank. When you go to self-scripting, you'll become blank. Don't do that one. If you become blank and if you come down and if you ask me these, what is that, what is this, then it is going to take so much of time. Don't do that one. Just practice whatever the things we have discussed right now. Then you will get so much of benefit when you are discussing about the self-scripting and Linux administration part. If you don't practice and if you come idle to that concept, you will get confused. You will not learn anything. Okay. Okay, guys, then thank you very much. Have a great weekend. We'll meet again on Monday, same time. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Kiran.
Okay, bye.